Hey everybody, Animanga Clandora here, and oh man, it's been a while since I've uploaded any videos. I have not had any free time to upload videos. I've been very busy. Um, but uh, I wanted to re-record and upload a theory for you guys that I have had. That's my dog. Okay. A theory that I've had for a while now, and it's a theory that uh, I did record a while back, but of course, like an idiot, when I went to go clean out all of my old save files that I didn't need anymore, I accidentally deleted this theory. It's a FNAF theory, as if there aren't enough of those going around the internet. Yeah. But this theory answers questions that no one, as far as I know, has brought up. No one has brought them up. No one has answered these questions that I'm asking. Like, there are details in the games that I don't think anyone has ever put together. I don't think anyone else has put them together. At least no one that I've seen. MatPat hasn't done it, which is a big shock for me. I figured he would have been the first one to figure this stuff out, but I guess not. So uh, the questions I pose are: what truly happened at Freddy Fazbear's Diner? What happened to the two workers in Sister Location who ended up hanging themselves? What role do they play in the story? Three, what is the other connection between Henry and the purple guy? Because it's got to be more than just partners. Like, the purple guy seems to know things about Henry's family that just a simple stranger, he wouldn't know. And four, where does the puppet fit into this? So let's start off with the easiest one. Uh, the workers who end up hanging themselves or get hung by the end of Sister Location. I believe, I strongly believe that those two workers were originally workers at the Freddy Fazbear's Pizza that we were shown in Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Uh, I believe that they are, after their death, they became the Shadow animatronics, Shadow Freddy and Shadow Bonnie. Uh, and notice how um, one of them is in Balora's gallery, which is where you typically see Freddy, Funtime Freddy. And we know the purple guy eventually ends up getting trapped in a spring-locked suit, the Golden Bonnie suit. And what's Purple Guy's favorite animatronic? Foxy. So, Funtime Foxy in one, Funtime Freddy in the other. Kind of a stretch, but it would give us an answer as to what's the deal with those two. Why is it that Shadow Freddy and Shadow Bonnie seem to be helping out the purple guy? Why are they helping him to dismantle all these animatronics. Um, Now, it would make sense if they were helping him if they were once his underlings back when he was one of the founders of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Like, he would have had people working under him. He would have had employees working under him, including those two. And so, don't forget, this is years later. So, perhaps these two workers by the time Fazbear's Fright comes around, they can't really remember much of anything about when they were alive. But there is still this need to follow the orders of their former employee. That seems to be the only thing that has remained in their minds. Hence why they are helping him. They see he wants to dismantle the animatronics. They're helping him do that. Now, that doesn't explain everything about Shadow Freddy and Shadow Bonnie, but it does at least give us some clarity. It gives us a little bit of an answer as to who they are and where they fit in. Second is the purple guy and Henry's connection. It's got to be more than just partners, because according to the games, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza started off as Fazbear's family diner. A family diner. It's owned by a family. And given how Henry and Purple Guy were the ones who founded the Fazbear name, it would make sense if they also founded the family diner, and maybe it eventually grew into an actual chain of restaurants. Thanks to their teamwork. But if it's a family diner, why is Purple Guy an outsider working with Henry? Because he's not an outsider. Henry and the Purple Guy are brothers. Henry's last name is Afton. I believe that it's Afton. That explains so much. It explains why William was there. It explains why he was there at the family diner at the time of the crying child's murder. It would make sense for him to be there, seeing as how he's part of the family. He's part of the family that owns it. So, him and Henry are brothers, which also coincides with the families. Henry's family and Purple Guy's family. And how, they can be so close. How those families can be so close to each other. It explains that. But this leads to the third one. The crying child. Something that bothers me about the story that we are told throughout the games and the book is that they're not consistent with who the first victim was. The games state that the crying child from Fazbear's Family Diner. That was the first victim. However, according to the book, the first victim was the main character Charlie's little brother, and that he was killed at a Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, not Fazbear's Family Diner. So, which one is it? Which one was the first victim? You can't have two first ever victims. You can't have a victim at a family diner and then years later have another victim at a pizzeria and say that both of them are the first ever victims. something's not right here. I believe that the story of the crying boy, the crying child at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, I believe that that death was fabricated. That that did not happen. That crying child never died. Maybe he went there, maybe he was crying, or maybe he didn't even exist at all. But the fact is, the story of that crying child at the diner, that never happened. That never happened. It was fabricated. It was made up as, I suspect, as a kind of publicity stunt. Maybe uh maybe William realized that the two of them, Family Diner wasn't going anywhere. They needed to expand out. They needed to branch out and become a pizzeria. Maybe he realized this, and in order to uh in order to move ahead, maybe Henry didn't want to move ahead from the Family Diner. So maybe William had to make up this story in order to force them to uh move up and go to pizzerias instead. Um, but bottom line, that story was fabricated. That crying child, that death never happened. The first death was Henry's son at the pizzeria. But if that's the case, what's the deal with the puppet? We commonly know the crying child from FNAF 2 as the puppet. That's what we commonly know him as. Well, I believe, in uh as we saw in Matt Pat's most recent theory on Sister Location, uh we all know that William and you are playing as William as the purple guy. Called it. You are playing as William as the purple guy, and in Sister Location, and the crying boy from FNAF 4 is your son. He died. He died, and then your daughter, the green-haired girl, also from the fourth game, again called it, and she didn't listen to you, and she went up to baby, got herself killed. You, as the purple guy, are hiding. You are hiding your son's body inside the body of Funtime Freddy. You are hiding him in there as he clings to the last bit of life that he has, and you are trying to find a way to give him new life. You are trying to find a way to give him new life. And uh, at the end of Sister Location, your insides get scooped out, and Ennard possesses your body. Wears your skin as a suit. And henceforth, Ennard, from that point on, ends up becoming the purple guy. Every killing that happens after that is his doing. Now, the missing child's incident that happens in FNAF 4, that still happened. That still happened. But after that, it's Ennard doing the rest of the killings. William, as Matt Pat stated out, that he was trying to find a way to save his son, to breathe new life into his son. He was trying to find out the secret of giving gifts, giving life. And we know that we know that uh, he won't be able to do that without his body. But what if the words he spoke in the book, I am one of them? What if that those words weren't just about Ennard possessing his body? What if those words had a second meaning? That the purple guy literally became one of them. That William Afton is in fact the puppet. That is a revelation that throws everything out of the window. Everything we thought we knew about the series. We know this franchise as the puppet versus the purple guy. It's an intense rivalry between them throughout the franchise. And to find out that the puppet is actually William Afton and that the purple guy is William Afton's body with Ennard inside it. So the purple guy is working to stop his own body. William Afton is the puppet. He found out the secret of giving gifts, giving life. He was able to give gifts and give life. And if you're still skeptical, which I understand if you are, I totally understand. Uh, what is Purple Guy's favorite animatronic? Foxy. What animatronic in the trailer do we see the puppet's reflection in? Foxy. And if the story about the crying child was fabricated by William Afton, it would also make sense for the puppet to be the one to burst out and jump scare you after you do that mini game. We have been lied to. Scott, you have trolled us so much. We have been tricked, we've been lied to, we've been trolled. This revelation, William Afton is the puppet. It's insane. It's nuts. It's not something I would have ever expected. But based on the information we get from the book and the information we get from all of the games, from FNAF 1, FNAF 2, 3, 4, Sizzle Location, FNAF World even, based on all six of the games and the book, like this makes sense. This makes a lot of sense. It explains so much. It explains why the purple guy is there in search to location. Why? Why are you there? Why are you there? Yes, you're there to see your daughter again, but you're also there to save your son's life, to find a way to give him new life. And you find that. And the crying boy from FNAF 4, he eventually becomes Golden Freddy. And the purple guy is there. The purple guy at the end of the story, after Ennard has been defeated, and after Ennard has been defeated and Springtrap burned down, William goes to his son, and his son's friends on the happiest day, the birthday that his son never had, and he celebrates his son's birthday with him finally, and their souls are finally put to rest. So it is uh it is an amazing theory. Like I really love this theory. I've wanted to put this out for a while. I think it explains a lot. It answers a bunch of It answers a bunch of questions. Now, of course, there are problems with it. Of course, there are problems with it. I'm sure many of you watching this can already point out some of the flaws in the theory that I have, and the different answers that I give for the questions. I'm sure many of you can point out some of the flaws, but it at least gives us some clarity. It at least gives us a little bit of clarity as to what we can use to fill in the pieces. Scott never gives us the full picture. He gives us uh, 36 of the 40 pieces of the puzzle, and he just keeps the last quarter of it for himself. Like, it's just, it sucks, but that's the way he does it. Um, but at least with these answers, it at least answers a lot of the questions that we have. What is in the box? Uh, in the box, Scott said, is the story put together. I believe that these answers are what's in the box. The answers I've given, I believe, is the last pieces of the puzzle that we've been missing. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comment box below. Do you like this theory? Do you support it? Do you hope that this turns out to be true? Do you hope that this turns out to be true whenever FNAF 6 comes out? And uh, if you don't like it, and if you have already found things wrong with it, let me know. Let me know in the comment box below. Like, I am more than willing to read and reply to any of your comments. So, thank you so much for watching. I will not be able to put up videos for a while. I do apologize for that deeply. Again, but I will have the special Sonic timeline theory for you guys when I promised in February, just in time for my 3-year anniversary here on YouTube. 3 years since I made my first video. So thank you so much. I'm amazed that I have 104 subscribers. I got 4 more subscribers, even though I haven't done anything in the last 2 weeks. So I'm very thankful to have 104 subscribers. It's amazing. And yeah, I hope I can continue to make good content for you guys. And I'll be getting more equipment here in the following months. I'll be getting a new laptop, some better equipment, and I'll be able to make a lot better videos for you guys in the future. And that's kind of and that will be my 2017 wish list, that I'll be able to make a bunch of better videos for you guys, and I'll be able to have a lot better quality, and I'll be able to do a bunch of different stuff with my channel and not just me looking at a webcam. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. It's been amazing. 2016 has been an amazing year. So thank you for watching. That's like the 5th time I've said that. And I will see you guys in the next video. Alright, take care everyone.